Hello, and welcome back to Superliminal Games. My name is Jayrod, and today I'm going to be playing a bit more Minecraft. And oh boy, as soon as I hop in, I realize I have to sleep. So let's do that. And awkwardly, while I'm recording this, Dan is also playing, so he'll have to get to bed. So my plan today is, well, actually, while I wait for him to do that part, I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. Since we last played, Paul did a lot of building. I'm recording this a week before his video, so if he ends up doing some Minecrafty stuff, you'll have seen a lot of this already. Let me see. So, yeah, he's been very busy, and you know, Dan is currently playing, so he's obviously been busy too. I haven't been able to play nearly as much, but I did build this little sugarcane farm, which I'm pretty happy with. Just as soon as it grows up to these observers, it kicks it out and rolls it right down to that little chest right there. Yeah, Paul built a lot of this stone infrastructure, a lot of pathing, and over here, Dan is currently working on his own little house. And I also want to build a little house, but the material I want to use are bricks. Just basic red bricks. And for that, you need a lot of clay. Sometimes clay can be found in just oceans. Like that might be a little bit right there. But I'm going to need a lot. So I'm going to go on a little adventure to find some clay, which will require me to go find a swamp. So I looked up online where one would be in our world. So I'm going to go... it's a little, not cheaty, but I just wanted an idea of how far away one would be. And it's a couple hundred blocks, so nothing too crazy. So I'm just going to do a couple things. I need to make a quick bed, just so I can sleep while on the road. And I'm going to head southeast, which is up and this way. So, if you watched the first time we played, you'll know that if you try to walk across some of these snowy plains, you start sinking, unless you're wearing leather boots. It's real weird, but they act as snowshoes. So, I'll be safe from sinking into the snow. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a walk here. This terrain is very interesting. So I'm just going to, try to make my way. I'm going to avoid the deadly pillagers and make my way up this hill. I'm going to take advantage of Minecraft being weird with water, and I'm going to swim up this mountain. Because that's certainly a thing all the old explorers used to do, is swim up mountains. Yeah, so I'm just going to make my way all the way up here. There's a lot of snow to pass. And occasionally I'll just check, make sure I'm heading the right way. But yeah, I saw a very large swamp heading towards the southeast, and I didn't want to do anything too close, just so I don't mess up the entire infrastructure of our area. Ow. Yeah, so at the moment, Dan is co-hosting a stream with Paul to put this into a timeline for you. So it's just kind of funny that he's playing a little bit of this while he's co-hosting, because I did the same thing for a little bit when I co-hosted with Max. Because once you start playing Minecraft, you start having way too much fun with it. So, let me get around this giant ravine. So yeah, I didn't look up anything as far as like what else was in the area. I just looked up where a swamp would be, and I know that that'll be a good place to go for clay. Because in order to get bricks, I don't know if I actually said this, you have to find natural occurring clay and then cook it in a furnace. And each clay ball you cook gets you 1 brick. And then you need 9 bricks to make a brick block. So, obviously that's going to take a little while. Because every clay you find is 4 balls of it. So then you have to just find a lot in order to do any kind of work with bricks. Pumpkins, don't need pumpkins. Nice little birch forest here. So yeah, I was hoping to find a path that would be a little bit more water based so I could use a boat to get through, but the best place I found was just over a lot of land. So that's just the way it's gonna go. And now it's pretty big, so I don't think I'll miss it. If I do end up needing to kind of look around again, I'll have to edit out my complete misadventure. Nice little birch forest here. So there is darkwood, and I know that that's actually a sign I'm heading in the right direction because there's a giant darkwood forest right next to the swamp I'm looking for. So I guess when I said I didn't check anything around the area, I meant I didn't check for like buildings and whatnot. I only checked to find the best place to go for the swamp for the clay. I'm actually going to take a moment and chop down one of these giant dark oak trees because I do love the color of dark oak. And I want to bring back some wood and some saplings to our base. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun on the Saturday stream, so I'm sure that there's going to be a chance that we'll do more of that, especially if we can convince Max to play a little bit with us. Okay, I want to get like 4 of these, I think, is the best way to go. I'll look up later the best planting method for dark oak saplings, but I believe it's in a 2x2. Go, and one more. Cool. Alright, now make sure I'm going back in the right direction. Southeast. So I realized I didn't actually need to bring a lot of the stuff I brought. So that was a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. We're going to set up a small camp near the swamp, so I'll be able to put some of that stuff away. My hope was to get there before dark. Ah. So yeah, that's the only problem. I still have to figure out how to get the one person sleep on, but it's been fine. Okay, that was a zombie of sorts. Ow. Just trying to get through. Not wanting to have that become a thing. I do love the dark oak forest having the gigantic mushrooms. Always enjoyed how those look. Still southeast. It is quite a large forest, I remember seeing, so we'll hopefully get through most of it soon. Oop, that's a zombie. Just hanging out in the trees. And this forest butts right up against the swamp, so once we kind of see the end of this, we'll be where we need to be. Unless I end up in a bamboo jungle. However, too much bamboo. There's our swamp. So, we'll head over this way. All right. Let's get a couple chests down. Put some of this other stuff away. So I don't know if I want to build out here or if I just want to collect out here. I brought all the things in case I did want to build, but let me put some of the stuff away that I don't need. Let's torch up a little bit. Get some more stuff put away that we don't need at the moment. And we might as well bake some of the brick and make it into brick stones while we're here, so glad I brought that as well. And a little bit of coal, so doing good. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to collect some of this. So the stone shovel will break in a second. There we go. God, that brick really flies. Alright, good start. So I think that's it for this little area. So I will need to find more coal in order to bake up more bricks, obviously, but oh, jeez, the swampy water is absolutely gross, but I love it. So one thing we did bring is this door. So we can do some digging underwater and not have to worry about drowning to death. Okay. Need the door to actually go to my hotbar. And door. Okay. Yeah, if you'll remember from the Saturday stream we did, I tried to teach Paul about the magic of doors underwater, and he didn't quite master it immediately, so he sort of drowned, but that's okay. It's a little hard to see the clay in this really gross water, which is the grossest I've ever seen Minecraft water looking. So yeah, there's a lot of clay deposits in a swamp, so it's really the best place to go for this. I know in 1.19 they have a plan of making renewable clay, which I'm very excited about, because I do love the look of both terracotta and of the bricks. It's always so weird being able to jump in and out of water because of the door. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we will end up building back towards the main base. But I want to get a decent amount going first, so I'd say once we get a couple of stacks, I'll head back. And by a couple of stacks, I mean of brick blocks, not just of clay, because that we're going to get rather quickly. Right, that way it'll fill up my inventory before my hotbar. It is nice though having Dan on the in the game while I'm playing, because I know I may get a little sidetracked and not actually notice when it gets dark. So all right, let's do something real quick. I'm gonna make charcoal. Couple of trees. Okay. Now I have to remember where I put my camp. There it is. Alright, so I'll let this last brick cook. I think it's a 3x3. Yeah, okay. It's actually a little bit better than I thought. It is only a 4x4, or a 2x2. Four bricks to a block. That's a little nicer. I was worried that it was a full 9. So I'll actually have a little bit more luck getting this than I thought. So that'll be good. Yeah, so something I never really learned about until a little ways into playing the game is that just cooking an entire log gets you a charcoal, which works exactly like coal does. So early game, if you're having trouble finding coal, but you found other things you want to put into the furnace, you just burn a couple trees, and then that'll kind of kickstart you into what you need to do. Okay. I think I'm at the point where I can just make a second furnace, not 7. charcoal. And get a stack of clay going. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. Get one more tree, and then I'll go back to getting a little bit more clay. So yeah, this is still fairly early game. I think both of the guys, Paul and Dan, have found a little bit more success so far than I have because they've been playing a little bit more, I think. But I know for me, early game success is just getting a little base that I'm happy with and then kind of going from there. I haven't found diamonds yet because I haven't gone mining too much. That's been fine. Alright, there's a lot of saplings I don't want, so I might just burn those too. Okay. Yeah, I'll just throw those in there and that'll take care of the rest of that pile. Let's get a little bit more clay. Let's see if it's closer. There we go. And this one I don't even have to go into the water for. I just went into the water. That's fine. All the little crevices. Alright, I think that's a decent amount of clay to get us started, so let's see where I'm at so far with my total. So saplings burn not at a terrible rate, but it's obviously not good enough to keep you going. Alright, so I got some extra in there. So probably just cook those 6 logs, get a couple out of it. Yeah, let's see. In there. Wait for one more, make some more bricks. It's definitely going to be a long way to go, so I'm not going to make everyone wait for me to do this. But I think this is a resource gathering adventure, just to give an update of what the server's been up to, is pretty decent. My plan will be to get a nether portal here, so that way I'll have easier access to it. But it is nice because there's a jungle right there. So there's a lot of decent and good things in this area that we'll need. Dan's done playing for the day. There, I've labeled this as mine. Now, no one else will touch it. I'll keep that going. Well, let's do a little bit of exploring. Okay, that's enough exploring. Hey. You stay in there. Let's explore somewhere else. So, I mean, a lot of this is just going to be swamp. Like, when I looked it up, this whole area is just gigantic. So, not going to be too much else to look at, except for swamps, and I think there's a couple witch huts. Not really what we're looking to do, though. I'll take a quick look around, see if there's anything interesting. Bah. I think one of the most fun parts about Minecraft is just how absolutely free you can be to do whatever you want. There is obviously the end game of trying to beat the dragon, and literally the pun of the end dragon. You know, that's one way you can go. Like, I have done that before, and it's a fun fight. But then, after you do that and explore a bit more of the end, then it's kind of just, you know, what else do you want to build? And it's really hard to say that, you know, the game isn't fun after that, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to do all of the game to get everything that you might want out of it, which is nice. I know some people don't play it just because they think it's like, it's too, like, open-ended, you don't really have anything you need to do, but that's kind of the fun of it. You just, whatever you can do in the game, if you do whatever you want to an extent. You don't have to worry about following any rules except for what is built into the game, which is nice. Responding to a text. Pay no mind. Let's try to sleep while I'm doing this. There we go. Yeah, so things I want to be able to bring back, obviously. Why do I have the raw salmon here? I'll leave wood. I'll leave a bit of food. I'll leave some of these building materials that I'm not using back at the base, because I want to build with the deep slate bricks. So regular deep slate I'll keep here. But the bricks I'll take back, the dark wood, the saplings, my tools. Alright, so I think I'm doing pretty good. skeleton went away yet. Okay, so you may have heard that. I apparently still have my notifications for the stream up. That's okay. Something cool happened on the stream. Oh dear God! Alright, I'm gonna make this guy explode to get rid of everything else, hopefully. Nope, he's still there. Jeez, come on, man. Ah. Okay. That was dumb of me, but I really wanted to explore that cave. And both these are fine, so. I just wanted to take a quick look. You know, nothing crazy. Oh, come on, man. Ow. Okay, I've made myself quite the hole. I just want to dig. I just want to look. That's all. Did I bring my bucket? I don't know if I brought my bucket. Alright, well. So much for that. I will, however, be grabbing this copper, because Dan is looking for a whole bunch for his build, which I will not show off in case he wants to do it on his own. Okay, now I have to rebuild. There we go. Good enough. Wait, did I? Yeah, that's not good. Let's not just leave a hole to get trapped in. Alright, let's actually get another charcoal furnace going. Okay. Decent amount so far, though. I'm already up to more than half a stack. Alright, you know what? Let's go explore that bamboo forest a little bit. I would like to bring home some bamboo as well. And some cocoa beans, maybe? God, do I just want a jungle tree? Okay, so yeah, one bamboo gets you 10 pieces, and each one can be planted to grow its own bamboo again. Much like actual bamboo being ridiculous. Yeah, these trees are ridiculously big. But I just want to grab some saplings. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, well, I'll just chop this entire tree down. Might be the only way to get the saplings I need. These trees are absolutely huge. We'll probably use the rest of my axe. 39, yeah. May have a couple hits with it left by the time I'm done, but jungle trees and darkwood and spruce all can grow absolutely gigantic if you grow them in a 2x2 like this. So. Recombine some of these stacks so I actually have the ability to carry all this wood. So the saplings I'll take with me, but the actual wood I'll probably leave here just as a building material / charcoal thing. How many did we get? 7 saplings, cool. If one more drops, I can just grow 2 of those trees at home. That would be lovely, huh? Stick. Come on. One more. One more. You. Give me a sapling. Alright, well, that's fine. 7's pretty good. I just love the look of this. What is this? World's tiniest tree. That was adorable. Oh, it was an oak. That's why. I was like, why did it grow so small? Here, I'll put you back. Ah, nighttime. Bad. Gonna die. Okay. Ah, sorry. Alright, got that going. Yeah, I'm just gonna make 64 charcoal. getting close to a full stack of bricks, though. Alright, so let me reorganize this. Other stuff that's coming with me. Probably eat these apples just because they're quick and give me another spot in my inventory. So one fun thing about the end is that after you kill the dragon, you can kind of explore. And in the cities, there's these things called shulkers that they look almost like a chest, but they're purple. And if you kill one, there's a chance they drop a shell, and 2 of their shells plus one of the an actual normal chest gives you a shulker box, which is a chest that you can pick up and everything stays inside. So when it comes to like end game things, that's one of the big things, because then it allows the player to collect a lot more resources while they're exploring. Allows for bigger builds because you can do just more as you're playing. So again, you know, it's not a thing that you need to do in order to build what you want or just explore how you want, but it is a way to make it a little bit easier and more interesting for you in the late game. Some spruce trees, I don't think I need any of those. Ooh, coal. That's actually really easy to get to. I'm gonna go get that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy so far with how this is this little excursion has gone for me. That was an Enderman sound. That's fine. Let's look at him and make him come attack us. If we're hiding here, he can't reach us because he's too tall. With it. My axe broke, so I'm in trouble. Yeah. Well, he dropped the grass block. Ugh. Endermen make some of the worst noises in the game, by the way. In case you were unaware, it's absolutely horrible. But I was hoping to get an ender pearl, but that's okay. And there we go. There's one stack. So I think I'm actually going to call this here. Just a fun little exploration of the area. You know, hopefully by the next time I get to play for a longer time, I'll do another quick video, even if I just upload it as like a special thing, just if people want to see what I'm up to. I'll get an update of how my brick house is coming. But in the meantime, I want to thank everyone for hanging out for a little bit with me while I just play a bit of Minecraft, because it's just so much fun. Yeah, nice time to call it. I'm going to keep working, but at this point I think I've kind of gone over everything I wanted to go over. I'm where I want to be as far as collecting resources, which is good. So I'll be doing that for a little while. May end up going to get some more material. But for right now, I think I'll let you go. And hopefully everyone has a great rest of your week. This is coming out on the day before New Year's Eve. So I hope everyone has a great New Year's. And I will see everyone next year. Pun, pun, pun.